His Excellency the President will be launching the legal power of attorney, they call LPA. The automated system will now have an automated platform that will be available on your computer, will be available on your phones, going to be an application. The President of this country will be launching that grand initiative. Why is this significant? Prior to the war, that was the symbol of empowerment. My late dad benefited from LPA. In fact, at that time, many people used to call it like Liberia after. That's what most people knew, but it's actually the legal power of attorney. And it was very few people who had that opportunity, but it collapsed during the war. And after the war, not much has been done to reactivate it. So the Civil Service Agency has now developed a digitized modern LPA system. And that system is going to be launched by His Excellency on October 22nd, the ballroom of the ministerial complex. Unlike the bureaucratic barriers that civil servants have, you got to go to the store and collect pro forma, go to your human resource director, get approval, review, then come to CSA and get approval. It's no longer going to be. This new system, the provider is going to go along with CSA from entity to enroll the employees into the system biometrically through fingerprint. And then we will be, in fact, we already have procured through the provider, providing point of sale, POS, customized LPA POS machines in all the stores. You don't have to go for pro forma anymore. You will just be getting credit through your system, your account. And once you go to the store, you can walk in the store, in any LPA approved store with confidence and just take. I want 10 wheelbarrows, I want shovel, I want 20 bags of cement, I want this. And at the end of the day, you just use your fingerprint to verify that you are actually a legitimate employee. You use your fingerprint and it shows, it verifies you. You just turn your back and go. No down payment, no pro forma invoice, nothing. That amount will be amortized over a 6-month period. That's why we say take plenty and pay small. You will pay that amount over 6 months. Many of our people, including my dad, in the past, they used LPA to build their homes, to get television, household items. It has come back. That has come back big time. It's going to be available. We've got so many vendors that are signing up to the system, to the platform. So whether you're going to be in Bonjaman, you're in Harper, you're in Zwedru, once the stores are there, you will just go ahead. We want to make sure the POS machines are in all those stores and you can take it. So this revolution has come. It's a reality. His Excellency the President is going to be launching it on October 22nd. So when we took over in March of 2024, His Excellency the President stood in this room and announced to all of you that at the end of the employment status regularization project, there will be improved wage salaries for legitimate civil servants. The President lived up to that commitment. As I speak to you, in addition to what the Minister of Finance told you, there is no civil servant on a payroll that is taking less than $150. Now I will clarify to you. Some people went and listed employees' account, salary account, with less than $150. That was for some institutions that had internal payroll and the CSA payroll. Meaning if they were taking $100 on the internal payroll and taking $150 on the CSA payroll, they were even making more than $150. But the naysayers only decided to publish the less amount of $100 and say people are still taking less than $100. No, nobody is. And I got news for you. The Civil Service Agency is working with those institutions to collapse all those payrolls. According to the 2019 Standardization and Remuneration Act, there should be one payroll system that is managed by the Civil Service Agency. An example is the judiciary. We conducted the personnel verification, credential verification at the judiciary. We are working with the Chief Justice and his team, and they have agreed for us to collapse the payrolls into one payroll, a single payroll. At the Monrovia City Corporation, the mayor and his team are very cooperative. As a matter of fact, just yesterday, we did a letter, the CSA, to the Ministry of Finance. The Ministry of Finance is working with them collaboratively so that we can collapse the Monrovia City Corporation payroll, internal payroll, and the CSA payroll into one payroll system. So all these reforms are happening to bring dignity and integrity to the civil service and to make sure that there is prudent public finance management. What have we done under that process because of the President's initiative? More than 23,000 essential workers across the health, education, security, and agriculture sectors receive salary top-up. Many are people who are making 150, some of them making 225 now. People who are making 225, they are now around 350. We have done that in keeping with pay grade and classification. We have done that because the money was made available in the 2025 budget. That is what we call deliberate and bold action by the government. We are also integrating long-serving volunteers, professionals, health workers, and teachers, and agriculturalists into the national payroll system. These are people who volunteered for years, sacrificially. We are all aware all the different protest actions for the last 6-7 years. From healthcare workers, community healthcare workers. Community healthcare workers alone constituted more than 500. I remember in 2023, the former vice president stood at the ballroom and promised that we were going to put all of them on the payroll. That did not happen until we took over. Today I can tell you proudly that this government has processed the first 300 of the 500 and they are going on the payroll. The community health workers. The volunteer health workers, a significant amount, 760, already placed on the payroll. Additional 800 that we are concluding processing. All the pens have been signed. I am going to do the metrics to the Ministry of Finance for the creation of the allotment for them to be on the payroll. Now we can boast that we are having professional practitioners in clinics, in hospitals, in health centers. People who did that before through sacrificial means. They are now fast becoming legitimate and genuine employees of the government providing services. We have also brought on teachers. We are bringing on teachers. And I want to thank the Minister of Education for the collaboration. The Ministry of Finance, Minister Gafford as well. It's a multi-sectoral approach. We received the 2,000 personnel action notices after vetting them across the country. We immediately processed 458 and submitted to the Ministry of Finance, for which they are creating allotment. The remaining 1,005 plus, yesterday we completed the signing of all those pens after painstakingly evaluating them. Those pens are going to the Ministry of Finance. And I can tell you, by end of November, we're going to have all those people on the payroll. So this is a collaborative effort. The CSA, the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning, the Ministry of Education.